So we're gonna check out another scratch, just so you guys could see. If you can see it right there. Let me see if I could dry it up a bit more to see if it's more visible. There it is. You guys can clearly see it. So I'm gonna try to remove that one. So it was this spot. Now I'm using the same grit sandpaper that I was using for the palm sander, but this time I'm using it with water. And softly go over it. Let's check it out. You can see it where the scratch is. You can't see the scratch that is sunk in. So that's a lot better. I'm gonna hit it. You can probably see it a bit. I'm gonna hit it one more time with the, but now with the a finer sandpaper, and that's it. You can still see these ones, but I really can't feel them. My nail hardly could feel it. But I still need to apply some of the filler on this one. Spray some filler on it, and because remember, this one down here, the one right here that we were just checking out, used to look like that one. So now you can hardly see it. So that's helping a lot. I think this spray filler is doing a lot more than any of that glue. This thing's not focused. There we go. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna continue doing it on the whole hood. So basically that's the same thing that I'm gonna do for the whole hood. I'm gonna sand it down, spray some filler, and sand it down. There is some primer that says primer filler at the same time. But I decided to go with this one. Even though it says primer, it's like a series of primers that they sell. So this one's gonna say primer or other stuff. This one's gonna say only filler. So it says fills deep scratches and sands easily. So that's what I went for. So yeah, I'm gonna continue doing this to the rest of the hood. Okay guys, so I got finished off the spray filler on the hood. It's doing really good. I got rid of most of the scratches now, but it still says, you know, the hood was one of the worst parts. So I had to go over it again. It's working a lot better than any of those two glaze putties, little glaze tubes that I bought. I think the spray is doing a lot better. So now we're going back to the fender. I mean, as you can see, the fender's got minimal scratches. It's got let me see if I find something to. So I wet sanded the fender. It's drying right now, but I don't know if the phone's gonna pick it up, but there is scratch. There we go. It's a scratch right there, and that one, and right below it there's another one right here. I don't know if you guys can see it. There we go. That one, and that one goes all the way to right here. Beyond that, I ain't got nothing down here besides that one. And right here is the worst one. This one deeper than the rest. That way you could clearly see. That way you could see this one a lot better than the ones in the front. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna try to do right now. Cover those up. There we go. Now that it's dry, you can see it a lot better. So yeah, guys, it's a lot of work. So yeah, guys, I'm not even done with the hood, so it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. I mean, I've been on the hood since what is it, Friday and Saturday, all day Saturday. Now it's Sunday and all day Sunday too. Well, not all day, you know, I stop to do stuff, but and I've been on the hood for a long time, and the scratches are still there. Well, not all of them, but most of them are still there. So honestly, it's a lot of work. A lot of you guys mentioned it. It's a lot of work. So if you got a project something similar to this, if you're the type of people that give up pretty quick, I would just suggest you guys don't do it. If you're the type of person that give up pretty quick. Now if you're like doing a lot of things like DIY projects, it's a good project. It's gonna take a long time and effort, but it's a good project. I've been thinking, you know, that it's a lot of work, that I might as well just leave it the way it is and take it to the shop and let a shop take care of it. But man, I have to do it, and I am gonna do it. The worst part is the hood, and I'm not gonna let it beat me, guys. I'm not gonna let it beat me. So yeah, I mean, if you guys got any tips, any pointers, you guys have been giving me a lot of tips on the how to remove the scratches, and all of them I've tried. Most of them I tried the fillers. I tried sending it all the way down, and it's just sending it all the way down. It's just gonna create a lot of little sunken spots, and I don't want that. After you paint it, you'll see those spots where they deepen, they sink down, and you're gonna see a lot of waves. I don't want that. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work, guys. A lot of work. But yeah, I'm on it. I don't know how long this is gonna take, but you guys are gonna come with me on the ride, so stay tuned, guys. So you got a little left, so I'm gonna try it right here. If it's windy where you guys live, don't let this thing get on your eyes, man. It hurts. It's gonna make you cry. This thing dries pretty quick, so I'm gonna let that thing dry, and I'm gonna go to the store to buy another one of these. There it is. It's drying right now, and I sprayed all kinds. You can see that thing dripping, but I don't care. I'm gonna sand that thing off. This thing sands off pretty easy, and it's high build, so that's why it's pretty thick. But that's the way you want it to be to filling up those little scratches. Right there too. So yeah, guys, little by little it's getting there. It's blurry. Why is this thing blurry? There we go. It looks like a mess. It looks really bad. Look at it, man. Look at it. But it won't be like that, guys. And for those of you, some of you know already, some of you guys don't, but I'm gonna paint the car jet black. I was thinking of doing it the same color, but since I'm gonna paint the whole car, you know, why pay for the mixing? So I mean, to get the paint to code to original color, it's gonna cost me around $600 with the clear. So I'm just gonna buy a gallon of jet black and a gallon of clear urethane clear. So it's gonna cost me 200 bucks, and that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go that route. It's cheaper, and I'll get a chance to paint the whole car, since I have to paint the whole car, and jet black is gonna honestly look pretty cool. I'm gonna black out all the grills. I mean, I'm gonna black out the rims. I don't want no gray, so I'm gonna black everything. I'm gonna tint the tail lights a little bit too. And this is what I'm gonna use. This is what I'm using to tint the tail lights. I've done a couple cars like that. You guys haven't seen me doing it, but I did the Passat tail lights with this, and I like it. So especially for the tail lights, as you can see, night shades, BHT night shades, translucent black lens paint. So yeah, guys, black the whole car out. See you guys in a bit. Okay guys, so I did this top part already, sanded it down, and primered it. So I've got rid like 90% of the scratches. This one you could still see, and you could still fill them with a nail. So but you gotta redo those. This top one is, you could hardly see it. You can see this one, but there was another one up here. Let me see. It's exactly right here. You guys, well, here's a little bit part of it right there, but I got it for the most part. Right here I can't really see any of them. I can't find any of them on this side either. I primered this side too. I still need to wet sand it, because the primer is also pretty, it's like a filler primer. Let me show it to you guys. There it is. Sandable, feels light scratches, and sands easily. Basically the same stuff as the other one, but thinner. See, this one's the one I was using, the red one. That's on the hood right now. That one's a filler. Feels deep scratches and sands easily. So once I'm done with that one, I'm hitting it with this one. Feels light scratches and sands easily. So that's the black stuff that's here, and on the fender. So even though I did primer it already, I still need to hit it with I still need to wet sand it a bit more and get rid of some scratches that are still. That one is visible, but it's really pretty much gone. So I think there was the worst scratches were right here. I don't know if you guys remember, but they're gone. They are gone. So I'm gonna continue sanding the worst part, which is the hood. That fender, I would call that's gonna be a piece of cake, but there's still a lot more to go. So as you guys can remember, this is where I was, and I'm gonna wet sand the top now and see if the scratches, what scratches went away and which scratches didn't, so I could add more that spray filler. So let's do that. Here's a clear view of the scratches. So here they are. Now for these scratches, I'm gonna sand it down. I'm gonna sand these down and spray some of that filler. Sand it down again. Add more filler. Sand it down again, and then apply this black primer just to see the filler is good enough. If not, then I'll just have to sand it down again and reapply more. So hopefully I don't have to apply too many layers, and that way you guys can see how that works. So again, the spray filler. As you can see, this thing helps a lot to see the scratches. There's one right there. There's this one, this big one, that one, and there's another one right here. This huge one. Down here, you could hardly see them. There's one right there. A little bit more. Guys, here's another good example of a scratch. There we go. This is pretty deep. Now we're gonna try to get rid of it. Filler. It's really easy to work with. So we're gonna let this one dry, and then go back to the other one. Get rid of this hard line. Just kind of fade them. I want this to fade just a bit. I'm gonna hit it with the primer, the sandable primer. Go to the other side. Okay guys, so the primer is dry. You can't really see anything. It's getting kind of dark, but yeah, you can't see anything. I'm gonna call it a day, and it's been a long day, guys. Been sanding the car most of the day. See what I can do tomorrow after work. I do work 5 days a week, so I gotta take advantage of the afternoons, the evenings, and these weekends and the weekends. So yeah guys, that's pretty much for this video. See you guys in the next one.